Fuma no más.
Chinga no más.
Toma no más.
Welcome back.
Welcome to episode 9 of the Juan and Patrick show, my people.
Yes, my people.
We are here to learn equally. We are here, hold on, to share knowledge.
Yes,
You
right.
were supposed to say it with me.
To learn and unlearn. Wait. To unlearn and same thing.
Learn to unlearn.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
it. You had your Weetabix. I believe it.
Thank you, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here today and we are accompanied by two lovely ladies. Would you be so kind enough to introduce yourselves, please?
Please.
Hi everybody, buenas. My name is Jasenia. You can call me Jess, and I am a mother and recently created the Latinabudget.com and the Latinacircle.com. I'll go into a bit more later on.
All right.
Hola, mi nombre es Angela, better known as Thebonitachola, and I'm an ancestor in the making, social organizer, and a mom.
Nice. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm in one take. I just take videos in one shot. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And hi everyone. I'm Patrick, and I make videos, and I was born here, and let's just get started with this thing.
Hi, man. We have a couple questions to give you both, but first, let's start with you. Patrick,
I'll take it away.
do it.
Cool. All right, here we go. You ready? All right.
I've got my super malt. Let's go.
Let's do this. We're
All right.
sponsored.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay.
One day.
All right, Jess.
Tell me.
What is the Latina budget?
Thank you. So, the Latina budget was birthed through from pain, from a dark time in my life recently, where I hit rock bottom, me caí, pero feísimo in my life, and I had to really learn quickly to take ownership of my life and be responsible, and so I became a young mom with a single mom with two young boys, and I had to quickly learn how to manage my money. I didn't know how to budget. I didn't know my spending habits. I didn't know how to invest in the stock market, and I didn't know what to do with my children's money. Por ejemplo, a child benefit. Entonces, I had to learn really quickly to take ownership of my life and be responsible. And I became like the chief financial officer of my home. Entonces, I invested in my education. I invested in courses. I read books. And I quickly learned that, you know what, there is a gap in our community about financial education, personal financial education. And I thought, you know what, let me challenge myself and let me test the market, and let's find out what people think about personal finance. Entonces, I did like a quick little survey. Okay, what do people know about? Was personal finance something that was spoken at home? Do people know about an emergency fund? Do people know about investing in the stock market, por ejemplo? And we had mixed responses from the short survey, and a lot of people came up with the responses was como, if God wants me to be rich, I will become rich. No, I don't want to learn nothing about investing. I'm scared. So there was a lot of fear there. So entonces, I must say that a disclaimer that I'm not a qualified financial advisor yet, not yet anyway. Pero,
You get there. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Thank you. So I'm in that process. I'm learning. I'm like, wow. If so now me and my children, we invest in the stock market, and I thought, you know what, and I want to share this knowledge to my people, to others, whoever I attract. And so the Latinabudget.com was birthed, where we empower and we want to transform the relationship with money. So so we've built a good team and it's growing. I'm excited of what's going to happen. So the lesson to take away here, everybody, is that even in the dark hours of our life, they become the best days.
That's true. We learn from
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
so grateful that you did that. I'm one of those women that have zero financial education. I guess it comes with, with migrant people as well. We don't have access to like credit cards. I wasn't documented for a long time. So I just got my second credit card and I'm just so happy. I was like, oh my God. And then I'm learning about like, credit score and all that. I was like, oh my God. So like, but wait, I didn't know. No clue. A friend of mine actually is helping me and she's telling me like, you need to apply this, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it's just a lot of things that we don't know. But then isn't that understanding as well that back home, many of our countries, like it's very hard to get credit cards. Like people don't like, our economy sometimes doesn't work that way. So like it's very, when we get here and somehow either way we don't have access to that. And then all of the sudden we have access to that. I'm very like, lucky to have friends around that they know. Because my old me would be like, whoa, 8,000 pounds in my credit card. Ka-shing, ka-shing,
Wow.
ka-shing, 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 ka-shing. And then obviously, I know. But I didn't
She's
know.
like, hold on.
I didn't know. And my friend goes like, no cashin, cashin.
no cashin.
You
Love
gonna like put this credit card only for your rent. You're gonna put this credit card for your groceries, and then you just spend what you're gonna earn, and then you pay straight away, and then blah blah blah, and then your credit score is gonna be higher. Like I didn't have a clue. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go on a trip, yay! And then she stopped me because I have no clue, isn't it?
It's a process.
Yes. So yeah, thank you so much for doing this. It's just amazing, and it's something that definitely the community needs.
Appreciate everything that you said, and yeah, just be careful with our credit cards. And make, a
love
0% interest.
Yeah.
A 0% interest APR. Yeah, I don't want to go in too much because there's too much terminology at this time.
No, it's cool.
But 0% interest credit card is good. Just be careful.
Just be
We
careful.
can talk afterwards.
I bring her here with the letters to show you.
Oh wow. Like help me.
I send you a video. Like, look, I got just now.
Wow. I owe them £23 more.
More than I thought
But
I did.
I pay less
Yes.
Yes.
every month.
How
But
long
yeah.
have you been doing this for then?
So I launched on my birthday last year in November.
Nice.
and-
Hey, gang. Sorry.
And so
No, I'm November too.
Exactly.
November.
Yeah.
Scorpio, yeah.
Yeah, Scorpio.
Oh, Scorpio.
This guy.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. Like she goes like,
oh
yeah.
Oh, this one. Yes.
Oh, you like this one?
Yeah. Small.
me.
I had 5 last week. I don't know what happened.
I'm just a January baby, man.
What are you? Oh, yo.
Is it
What are you?
Aquarius.
Ah.
No.
Well, you're in Earth
Hey, whatever,
now. I'm joking. All right, cool.
No, but
So
go-
yeah, there is just so much to learn, and a lot of it to do. How was your in your childhood? Did your adults, your parents talk about money to you?
They just said save. That's all.
Yeah,
they
that
ever-
was it.
Save money.
Work and save.
Save. And
Work
that's it.
and
But
save.
it's a cultural thing.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
It's a cultural thing. Like, like rich people, wealthy people, like intergenerational, like wealth, they always talk about money. They teach the kids very young,
Yes.
like about like credit cards and savings and fundings and this and that.
Taxes.
But us, taxes and all that. But us, it's such a taboo within our family, and in this community it's such a taboo because it's all bling bling and showing off, and I got this, but then it's like, bro, like
You ain't
I
eating
got
in
more
the fridge.
credit score than you, and I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
But
What's
it's
your
just a lot
fridge
of,
thing?
yeah, and it's just like glamorization as well of money. But then
Chicaneros.
yeah, chicaneros, but like it's a taboo. People don't talk. But I think so. Like it's like we need to unlearn to have that and have like honest, like humble conversation between us. As a practice with my friends, when we go for dinner, I go like, oh yeah, we're going for dinner to this place. Are you okay with money? Are you going with money? Are you okay? And if some of my friends are like, actually like, no, it's like, okay, we got you. It's okay. You don't have to pay. Come with us and that's it. But it's very honest and very like, when I have no job, the same thing. Like, are you okay? Are you okay with rent? Are you okay with this? So like in a small circle of friends, we help each other a lot money-wise.
But they need to normalize that type of conversation.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. It's more like you always get invited out to a place that either you can afford or you
Or
don't.
you can't, yeah.
And then you're led to a situation. This has happened to me many times.
Yeah, yeah.
You're led to a situation like, I'm going to come out. I'm probably going to have one drink and that is it. I'm
then-
ordering my drink separately because the whole table situation becomes a myth.
Huh?
But again, there's a lot of things where it's like, you could easily like grab groceries together and cook and have a good time and have a barbecue or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just really of how wisely you spend your money, because it is cheaper to do it, and especially now with the economy going horribly and the way food is rising,
Yes.
it's kind of pointless spending a lot of money on something that used to cost a little bit less.
Especially alcohol.
That too.
Alcohol is the worst one.
I mean,
And other substances that I don't do.
yeah, no,
Just saying.
You talk from experience, Patrick.
Yeah.
it's self-control.
It's expensive.
That's what it is.
It's expensive. You buy one drink, you go to a club, you're like, oh, I'm down £100. What the hell just happened? You're like,
I don't remember. I got drunk.
my
that was
This
there.
is the
Yeah.
thing with our community. We were very, we're spenders. Like, no
Yeah,
pensamos en 10
After.
años, en 20 años, ¿qué va a pasar? Right? We have to think long term. And so it's in our community where we've been taught to save. But what about investing? Because investing is where we create the real wealth and we maintain the wealth. And claro, it's new terminology. Investing is a different like perspective. So it may create a fear. It may create como anxiety to start investing. But once you start, as the time goes on, you build that confidence. And there's a lot to learn. So, when abuelita, por ejemplo, was saying, just save the money in the jars abajo de the mattress y todo.
La cama. Yeah.
La cama. Making sure that when we make our money, that our money works for us long term. So that's through investing. So there is a lot.
There's a lot to be learned.
there's a lot to be learned, my
You
people.
said you wanted to make money. Well, maybe
Yeah.
this is the right episode
Yeah.
to kind of learn these things. Because,
it's
it's almost like this program isn't making any money currently. One day it will.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It will.
But,
Speak it to
speak it to existence. But
Yeah.
obviously, we've got our jobs. We get paid. But it's like, why? What do we do with this? Because, at the end of the day, it's like you're given a certain amount. It's like, right, let's think about this smart. Let me budget things out. But then it's like, all of this kind of pointless spending can be used to something more beneficial if you just sacrifice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
For your pension, for later on, because our future is going to come
Very quickly.
very quickly. And we have this mentality sometimes, que vamos a disfrutar and we're going to have fun now. And now is now, and we just bailar y todo. And it's fine. It's good to dance y todo. I mean, me encanta bailar. People that know me know that I go out dancing.
Responsibility.
We just be responsible, and there's limits. So we need to como controlar eso un poquito.
Cada semana ya no.
Wow. That used to be you and me, bro.
That literally used to be.
2 days in a row.
Well, if
2
you
days in
think
a
about
row.
it-
My thing is, if I go out, I need to get paid. I don't go out if I don't get money out of that party.
Ah, interesting.
beef, yeah.
And if I go
was
out, like, it's because I'm gonna get paid, or if I go to a gig, it's because I'm gonna get paid. If I'm gonna go and talk, like, to institutions, to museums, or whatever, I need to get paid. If not, I just don't go. Don't go. And if I go out, it's just I go with a budget. I go like, first I don't drink. I learned that from a very young age. It's too expensive. It's silly. I just don't like it.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 drinks tops, but no,
just like, oh.
no, it's different. I think so. No, I think so. You need to understand as well that it's different for you guys.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like, in this society, you show your masculinity through that as well. So for women, it's different as well. You need to show, like, you provide, that you can pay, that you can get the drinks, and you can get, the taxis or whatever, like, because that somehow shows your masculinity. Yeah, so you do feel that pressure. When you go out, you need to, like, bring the money and bring the drinks.
So you're
I mean-
lying,
It
you know.
makes
I mean,
sense.
You're not.
No, you're me. I just go to the shop and get 3 cherry Bs, and I'm
No, but you're
Done.
fine. You got that. You got the right mentality. Where it's like, all right, if I'm gonna
I got a
drink, I'll
pre-game
drink
hard.
cheaply and for myself, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you pre-drink. That's kind of the right.
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
to a corner shop.
That's
you,
uni.
Yeah.
You're spending the less amount
University
of money. If you go
talk,
to a club, however,
Oh, no,
you
it's
spend
long.
the entry fee. And then you're probably spending un botella de aguardiente is like 70 quid, 75 pounds, even 80 now. Yeah. That's one bottle. And then it is true. There's that stigma. You're in a club, and if you want to have that, I mean, it's even designed that way, man. You buy a bottle, and then what do? They put out the sprinklers out.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
making sure everyone knows you got a bottle, and they bring it to your table, and
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
showmanship. Like, oh yeah, that's what I'm
it
spending.
makes you
this
so much
money.
more attractive. You know what I mean?
Like, but
Yeah, I'm just
yes,
like,
it is
They're like,
true.
that's where the party is.
That's where
Yes,
the
that's
party
where the
is.
party is.
That's
But
where
yeah.
Coming through.
Go.
And then you're like, eh,
Everyone,
come,
yeah, and then you're
come,
like,
you spin. You want a shot? No?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
And it's like, well, he said this picture, he's got todo el dinero.
Yeah, it's all these different mindsets. Like for me, that I don't find that attractive whatsoever. That's just my brain. Well, obviously we all have different brains, but
Yeah.
I
I don't find it attractive either. I just think like, oh, these guys are having fun. Nah, I'm right. I'm joking.
Hey man, you can go to a club and just dance.
And drink water.
Listen.
And drink water, man.
¿no es cierto?
That's the whole point,
That's
right?
the whole point,
I mean,
right?
yeah.
To enjoy ourselves.
Yeah,
That's through dancing.
Literally, you don't need the alcohol to
You
do
don't
that.
need that.
You actually
No,
just need to be
it
like,
brings out-
just dehydrate yourself in a natural way. Just dance.
But I think it's in our culture to drink as well.
It is that too.
Because like when I first came to like Bola Ocho, for example, everybody was like con las copitas
Tenga,
aguardiente.
tenga.
Toma, bro, toma. Come on, man, toma. And then you're like, peer pressure, all right.
It's pressure.
Yeah, and then you buy a vape and you're like, whoa, I'm like so fucked up right now. And then, no, but it happens.
Yeah.
Even I'm like that.
But I mean, it's,
With you.
I guess it's just those are these little stigmas that we have to be aware of. Innit? Like
Yeah,
you and
yeah.
me have already stopped partying.
Yeah, it's not.
Like
it's not the same.
ever since we decided to kind of just work more on this, we haven't been out in like 3 months.
A long
Well,
Maybe
like
more.
that's the other thing, isn't it? When you have a project or you have a plan or you want to do something, you really need to focus and you need to plan and you need to budget.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
me, like people think, oh my gosh, she goes out all the time. It's like actually not really. It's very today I did a lot of things, and then you see my social media, and then slowly these 2 or 3 days I will just release in slowly things. But when I go out, I just go out, as you say, maybe I have 1 or 2 drinks, and then in my table, there's people that think it's me. I go like, okay, let's buy 1 bottle. It's like 20 pounds each. Great. It's going to last all night long. No one is going to get hammered drunk. We're just going to have like a little sip or whatever through the night until 6 in the morning. And then we just go happy to our house. A lot of water, a lot of dancing and laughs. And that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like having these open conversations like what we're having right now is so important, and being open and honest with our friendships, like you're saying, being where you can say that freely to your friends, 20 libras cada uno.
Yeah.
Because not everyone will want to put 20 libras.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had a situation like that already.
But they want to drink the drink.
They want to drink the
And you're
drink,
like,
but they don't want to put the 20 in.
Yeah, but and then it's
okay.
just another thing. Last time I went to Bola Ocho, like, I don't know, it's like ages ago. Anyway, I drink only like, we ordered like 2 bottles.
Right.
And all night long, we were like 6 or 7 of us. But I don't drink. And then at the end of the night, they will have to pay. And then my friends straight away go like, no, you're not going to pay. You have only 1, 2 drinks all night long. It's fine. Don't worry. So that honesty is what like checking who is drinking more,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
drinking less. And then the guys, they go like, you know what, we're going to pay a bit more than the girls because they were drinking the other girls, but not as much as the guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, okay, we just share equally of how much we consume as well. And yeah, I just have like, in those 6 hours, I have only 2 sips. So I didn't pay anything. So it's just that having those conversations.
Exactly. Yeah, those conversations.
For me, it's like, are you going to drink? No? All right, cool. Don't give her anything. Don't even look at her. Or her. No, porque some people, they're cheeky, bro. Te vas, estás chumado or whatever, and then they're like topping it up. Compran una cola y se echan el thing. I've seen it, bro. But not with me, though.
It's happened to us before already.
I've
once,
snatched a
like,
drink. I'm like, you didn't pay. Are you going to pay for it? All right. Down it real quick. Not for you. No, but it's true, bro. Sorry.
It's true. It's true.
It's
I
political.
hear you, man.
I'm just trying to. I'm
Move on
trying
to
to
the
look.
next
I'm trying to look out for
question
you,
whenever
bro.
you're ready, bro.
All right, cool. That was a very good conversation.
That was good. We're going deep into it. I'm like, yeah.
Let's move on. I was gonna do something funny, but I'll be professional.
Don't be shy.
Nah, it's just like,
Oh,
okay.
punchline over.
Okay. So, Jess, can you tell us about the book club, the Latino Circle, please?
Oh, this is lovely. It brightens my heart, and I'm smiling because I'm just so proud.
So excited.
I'm just so excited and proud of the team that we gathered. So in what I'm learning in personal financial education is that books are key. Books makes you smart, when you read, it makes you smart.
It's true.
And the more you know, the more you read, the more places, there's a saying that there's more places you will go, and you're able to develop not only communication skills, have like a diversity of conversations con mucha gente. Like it helps with your mindset. It helps you to see como la vida diferente.
Adapt to different scenarios.
That's right. And so when we have, so we've got 2 book clubs on Monday in the evening and 5 a.m. on Thursdays.
Okay.
at 5 a.m.
Damn.
I'm just looking
5
at
a.m. on Thursdays.
I'm sorry, but here, las señoras, we are part of the 5 a.m. team. Like, I do wake up half past 4 sometimes.
We gotta do the credit score reaction.
Mira, ¿sabes qué? A las 9, I went to the gym already. I went for a coffee.
Amazing.
I went for a walk. I went to the sauna. Puse 2 lavarropas. Limpié el piso y me puse a cocinar. A las 9,
Wow.
todo eso.
Structure, my friend.
Dos
Structure.
lavadas.
2 lavadas, no 1,
Dos lavadas.
2.
That's good.
Amazing.
But that's
amazing.
mamita vibes.
I
Yeah.
Grandmother.
No, grandma.
I thought you said grandma.
No.
Amazing, by the
I
way.
say, when I say mamita, I'm talking. That's how I called my mom.
Yeah, I know.
okay.
Yeah.
Mamita,
I call my mom
señora.
mommy, not mama or madre. Peor. Wow.
Madre. Uf.
Wow.
Una cachetada. te
Yeah,
voy a dar,
literally.
mamá.
Oh, mujer. Wow.
Una
Easy,
chancleta. Si mi hijo me llega a decir mujer, like, what?
Wow.
A tu cama.
Wow.
Voy a dormir a tu
Bañarte agua
cuarto.
fría. Ya peladas papas. Ya mismo vienen las tías.
I lost my
Pon el
train of
arroz,
thought
pon el
here.
arroz.
Hang on, I need
Yeah,
to go back.
trust.
5 a.m.
So
Yeah.
5 a.m. on Thursdays, and so we read into the Monday book club. That's one book, and the 5 a.m. on Thursdays is otro libro que estamos leyendo. So it's 2 separate books. And yeah, we get together. We have rich discussions. We have learning. We have growth there. So the Latina Circle is the membership where it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
I have to make that clear. It's for if you want to grow, you want to learn, to have an open mind, and it's like a step-by-step transformational journey that we're on together in life. Because, you know, if you try and live life by yourself, like you're gonna go hungry, you're gonna get isolated, you may get depression. That's why this Latina circle has been created, where we do life together. Life is better together.
Well, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like the same thing that these guys are trying to do with the podcast and all the work. It's just to bring community together and create
Amazing.
community. Like community community save lives. Community provide always. And, after COVID and the pandemic, that's something that we learn, like as a whole, like, human beings learn like that we need community.
We need
And it's
each other.
something like, in cities like this, we just don't have, or it's just like the system make us don't have it. Don't talk to your neighbors. Don't say hi.
yeah.
Like separate ways.
Segregate.
But like things like that, and things like your project, the things that you do, it brings community together, and it's super important, especially
you.
for migrant communities, for the historic communities.
Thank you. So it is focused on like, if you look at me, you're gonna think maybe Latina. I've been called like from Bangladesh, even Chinese, even Portuguese. But we're Latina for a reason. We're created like we're created to look the way we look for a reason. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's obviously I attract Latinos, whether you're Latina, Latino, but it's for everybody. Where we join together, we want to learn and grow together.
Oh,
I love that.
don't cry, bro.
And how about the demographic, the ages of the people
Yeah.
going?
Oh,
All ages?
all ages, 18 and above.
Nice.
18
Ooh.
and above.
Nice.
Where is this held? Sorry.
So it's fine. Great question. It's virtually online, and we
Nice.
also do meetups as well. So it's like a lovely club of people where we meet up face to face as well, and we meet virtually, and we provide workshops for like self-development workshops, and there's just quite a few things in the pipeline coming.
Sweet.
I'm curious now. I need to
That's-
check it out
Look at you.
myself now.
Thank you.
Levante los mocos. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Let's get emotional together.
No. This is powerful.
This is
powerful stuff.
empowering.
I just want to say Patrick and Juan, like
Angela.
Angela, Bonita, Chola.
Ah, no.
Ah.
I was saying this is the space where we can have this great safe conversation. So thank you to you both for
Ah, no
creating
worries.
this space. A
And
safe.
thank you to you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to and you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. You, and you.
Goodness.
We're thanking each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this
Nice.
This
It's
feels
nice.
brand new.
It's nice to be thanked and not to be los enemigos de la comunidad. But we'll get into that later. All right, cool. Well, I've got another question.
Oh,
Financial advice. How does it coincide with Bonitachola?
oh wait, no, that was a question I had to get into. Basically, I wanted to start going into Bonitachola and how you managed to basically Thank you.
The notes.
Get involved in what you are involved with right now, because obviously you curate a lot of stuff that happens in. Is it Tape? No, it's not Tape. It's in the Tape. Barbican.
I did something in the Tate. I work in the Tate. I'm a very creative person and I hold a space. I facilitate workshops, and now and then I create digital collage and digital, like art pieces. It was all that happened just kind of by accident. I didn't intend to do those things. It just happened. That's the way that I communicate. That's the way that my creativity works. And slowly, and I did a lot of organizing, like social organizing, especially with the climate movement and different like spaces as well. And then one thing took to another, and then people started, oh my gosh, she's very good talking, she's very good holding a space, and then by accident, the curator in the Tate, she was like, oh, I'm gonna put like Angela Camacho, in the Tate and this and that. Poet. I was like, oh my god, now I'm a poet. Nice. I do poetry. It's like, okay. So, and I went, and it was 2,000 people. I was like, hi.
Hi.
I have no clue. I was just like, hi, hello.
On Instagram, I saw I'm following you on Instagram, and there's a video of you, hermosa, con como una falda blanca.
Yeah, I
and
saw
you're
that.
like this, and you took me back home. You took me back
Oh,
home.
thank you.
Absolutely amazing. I just want to thank you.
But I
Well
think
done
so,
for that,
it's
well
just
done.
thank you so much. Those beats is only like a true relationship and like knowing people and community, and just, again, I've been doing this for 20 years.
Wow.
It doesn't happen, as you say, have a structure and keep doing the work, like you're not gonna have like 5,000 views in, the first week or in your first 2 or 3 videos. I've been like doing social media for 5 years or 4 years,
Yeah.
like non-stop. And now you see, oh God, like she has a lot of views, she has a lot of likes, she has all this amount of followers. And like whether you like her or not, like it does give you some kind of like social
Presence.
social presence. So like, but then other things, like more talking about funding and talking about application and stuff like that, you can apply if you have like a project. You have the Arts Council Fund, you have different funds. You need to do like research and find, because every like for example your work, you have especially fundings for like cameras, recording, like whatever, and then you need to apply and to see what they need to apply. And then sometimes what I say to people, if you don't have like a big group of people, you can chip in all together some money and pay someone, because there is professionals like NGOs, companies, like they have, a team of people who is in charge for funding, and they have to go and apply. So like you can do something like that as well. So like there is many ways to do it. But yeah, like the whole, like creative and working with museums, it just happens with a lot of work. Like, as I say, I've been doing that for 20 years. It's not like, you do one video or you one reel or like this and that, and then all of a sudden you have all these things. A lot of people think that, like, a lot of people know me for Instagram, but like, I've been doing that for 4 years. And before that, another 10 or 16 years of social organizing. So like people goes, oh, why? Especially in Latin America and like big influencers here, they share my stuff a lot. And they go like, how like everyone knows you, the embassy knows you, these places know you? Well, because I've been working with them for another 10 years. It doesn't happen like, like it can happen and you go like viral. Hello. But I didn't go viral, bitch. I have to work hard.
I'm joking.
I have to work hard. So like,
She's saying you didn't earn it. You didn't earn it. No, I'm kidding.
you are like a natural talented.
Aw.
Natural talented, it happens at once. I wasn't natural talented, so I have to work in my skill a lot. How to talk, how to dress. I don't wake up like this. Like, I don't wake up like this. The glitter on the lips and all that is everything is very strategic. And the art, the workshops, see what is missing in social media, what is missing,
Find
in
your
creative
niches.
space. Yeah, find the proper niche, and that's it.
And it's something, what you're saying, Instagram won't show you the 10 years, 16 years that you've been working. They just show you the boom,
Instant
boom,
one.
instant.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done for all those working hard all those years.
Well, like now what I do, I don't do more content. I keep using the same every year, and that's it.
Nice.
I mean,
Girl, you're laughing.
Yeah.
You are laughing.
This is what we have to do as well.
Yes.
but that's why I keep saying it's like, look, video. We've forgotten the real reason we took photographs and videos. They're for memories, right? And because it's a thing that happened in your life historically. And there was always this thing, and it's like, look, if you attended something and you didn't film it or took a photo of it, it never happened.
It didn't happen.
In other people's worlds, it never happened. You were never there. How would I know you were there? And that's the proof in the pudding. That's why it's like, for us, the reason why I even built this channel, originally it was a banter podcast.
Yeah.
Then it became like a self-discovery of our community to even more, because it's more like, look, we're British Latinos, so you were born here. I came here when I was 2. You know, we've got the same similar story. We're more English, but we've started getting in touch with our roots, and then the more we realized, the more we're getting in touch with our roots, the more we realized we're so disconnected to it.
Yeah, fact.
You know, we don't talk to our elders as much as we usually do.
No.
We should. And again, I kind of think this stems with the relationship with the music. It doesn't really resonate as much to any of the community members as much, because we're singing about the wrong thing. You know,
Yeah, man. Culos y tetas.
Culos y tetas.
I mean,
But
let's be real.
it's kind of, you know, it's because we're imitating.
Sorry, but
We're imitating a
that's what
lot
they
of Western society
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And when
sorry.
you
Oh,
listen
so
to like, una salsa, una cumbia, it's talking about the community, the way life is. No, pero usted sigue riendo, but it's true.
We're going on. Sorry.
I'm going on a different tantrum about it. But yeah, in other words,
Yeah.
you know, we should really start looking at our community properly, because this is what we're doing. We're collecting information from several different areas, because as you said, we are also very separated. You know, I didn't know about you, I didn't know about you, but now I do. And a lot of people now know about this.
Yeah, but it's just that, isn't it? Like, for me, like, well, the other day, well, like in the morning, I was having breakfast, and this person asked me, like, well, you're always hanging out with young people. And I go like, yeah, I know, because you two are much younger than me. They go, yeah, I know. Like, but for me, it's part of my work and my practice. Like, I need to connect, and I need to build these bridges, like intergenerational bridges in our community. Like, they like my work, I like their work, I like what they're doing, and I think it's important to be friends and be with them. And at the same time, you know, when I have a sewing club, now it's in a break, but I do a sewing club with señoras of the community. And that's important too, just creating those bridges and, you know, bringing community together. Again, it's not only parties, it's not only drinking. We need to be able as a community to create other spaces. That's why I ask you, what's the demographic, the age? Because I'm very interested in that. Like, don't leave, you know, las tías behind, las abuelitas behind.
Yeah.
Because in our community, we have a lot of tías and abuelitas.
Yeah.
Muchas.
Yeah.
Loads.
We do.
And that's one of the things why I like Bola Ocho, because when you go over there, you
De
see
todos
aunties.
allá.
And you see
It's true.
Las veces que yo he visto
Bestías.
siempre son peladitos.
No, bueno,
I mean,
yo cuando voy,
yo no sé
he
qué
visto
hora es.
señores, digo, oh my God, look, that's my crowd.
Oh, really?
Hola, tía.
Excuse me, I don't go out. That's why.
I love
No, that
it.
place is great.
No, I love it for
Yeah.
that reason, because
Yeah.
it's like, I
Really?
did todo.
I
You
did
can
todo,
just
I
do
did todo,
whatever.
I did todo. Yeah, and
I
it's
need
not
to
like
go out
other
more.
Latino places or like fake Latino places that they're not Latinos, but like, I mean, it's true. There is a lot of Latino places that put Latino music, but they fake Latino.
Oh.
It's
And then
culturally
just
appropriated.
Like, it's like
Latino.
all
Yeah.
English people.
Commercial.
Yeah.
And it's just like, or if there is Latino people, it's just this kind of demographic, like, you know, white, middle class, that they came here with
I
the
get
European
you.
passports. And I go like, you're not going to dance with me. I like Bola Ocho because it's all demographics.
Right.
And like everyone, like no one is giving you bad looks or
No.
nothing like that. People go over there to have fun. And it's proper Latin American music.
Yeah.
Like it's proper, and they put everything. So I like that. I like not just going to like all these fake places that they just put like
Commercial.
Reggaeton
commercial
dembow.
reggaeton.
Yeah.
And Bad Bunny. That's the only.
No.
I know.
Déjame, me gusta mi salsita.
Yeah. No, they put everything.
That's great. No. I totally relate to what you're saying, Angela, porque if people are saying to you, oh, why you hang around with 2 young boys, it's actually, we get along, their energies, your energy, their energy, combined together, get along. You know, they're not just any young boys. They're actually doing a difference in the community.
Yeah, but it's
a positive thing.
Definitely, but again, it's just trying to not go what this society and this system, you know, tell us to do. Because back home, you talk to your abuelita, you talk to your uncle, to your cousins, all ages together.
Yeah.
But here is very section of that what the systems, tell
Yeah.
you. And
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is the outcome? It's like we don't share knowledge. We don't know experiences.
That's
like
right.
so for me, like as a process of like learning and unlearning, it's just that like being with my elders, with my aunties, with the young people to tell me where I have, to go, how I need to do things. Come on, like I think it was you, someone, the Barbican asked me, like, oh, we need some singer or something, young Latino, like Latin Brazilio. Like, I don't know. Because yo escucho a Rafael, ¿sabes? Sandro de América, Pimpinela,
yeah.
todavía. Pero I was just like, I don't know, I'm not that good. Hi, Patrick. Like, do you know any cool singer that sings? And Patrick sent me a whole list.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this Sofia Castillo chick go higher. And she was
Amazing.
singing in the middle of the Barbican, like in the
Absolutely
conservatory,
amazing.
beautiful thing. And that was thanks to him. And
Wow,
him.
contact.
You
We arranged
you
it
sent her a
low-key.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
because I
good.
was just like, but those things, it's just that, it's sharing knowledge. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
That's it. And you connecting with people.
That's
and
another
it's
thing.
connecting.
No, it's holding the door for other people. It's not only
Yeah.
connecting. I'm not
Yes.
gonna like close the door for people in my community. If I can hold the door for someone and you know why, there is a gig here for you, I will do so. I'm not gonna keep it for me.
Amazing. Did you always have that mindset, Angela?
Yes, definitely. I think so
No,
when
'cause
you
not
are
everyone
like.
has that mindset.
Yeah.
True.
But I think so when I was undocumented for 10 years. So when you know extreme precarity, you know that you need community. You know that you
Damn
need
right.
community.
Powerful.
Damn right.
Powerful.
Touched all our hearts there.
Llorar juntos.
Oh, done. Shout out to Sophie Castillo, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Hey.
She is amazing.
I told you.
Yes, because and she sings like, okay, Bonita.
Yeah, she
I
said
told
She
you.
was gonna do a cappella, something like that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
Wow.
so beautiful.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We can't be gatekeepers. We got to open las
Yeah.
puertas.
Open the
Puertas,
Open them.
help
Pues
each other.
entra y mira
Yeah,
esto,
yeah.
yeah, look at that.
No,
No, but,
joking.
you know,
joking.
that's the one thing we kind of saw, because it's like, you've got a bit of like the filmmakers community and the Latin community, and you've got like the theatre, the music, and it's so funny because I thought you guys should talk to each other, because
Well,
you
yes.
are in, you ironically, you'd make a movie, you'd make the music, you take the music from the artists, you get the actors, it all
makes
coincides
sense.
together, and then obviously
Yeah.
financing will be involved in that too. So it's like,
Yeah.
the way I see it is like a production, but it's like everyone's here and there,
Because,
just connect the dots.
within the Latinx community, we have everything. We just need to be able to organize together and to
Yeah.
help each other and stop looking to each other over the shoulder and pushing each other like,
Yes.
through the age.
But how do we cultivate that mindset? Because not everyone has that mindset of helping
Well,
each
for
other.
me, it's just very simple. I talk to you, I check, I try to work with you, and if it doesn't work, it's just bye. That's it. You're out of my life. I don't have time to
Wow.
waste,
Yes,
and
true.
I don't have energy to waste as well. I straight away I go, if I don't like one thing, two things, like, you know what, that's it. We're not gonna work together. And then thanks God that I have like a job. I'm a domestic worker, so I can choose or like who I'm gonna work with or not. And I go like, you know what, like that's fine. At this point of my life, I just don't need that money. It's okay. But I completely understand when, other like siblings need that work and they need that gig, even though that, some people is just crap in our community. And, that's how it works, that's how it is. But for me, it's just that having open conversations. So, you know what, I have this money, I have this gig. Straight away when the Barbican thing happened, I go like, you know what, like, have you got a budget? Are you going to pay her? Yeah. I go, okay, cool. Yeah, let's contact her. To make sure as well that,
Nice.
that my fellow artist sibling is in safety and it's gonna get paid, and we all gonna get paid the same as well, and stuff like that. But obviously, if I'm doing a workshop that is longer and she's doing we all gonna get paid. Are you happy? Are you not happy? And it happened a lot of time of me, like, if I know that I'm doing a workshop and then my friend is doing a workshop and she's getting paid less, I go and I just talk to the curator. I'm like, you know what? Like, no.
Yeah.
Why, why are we not getting paid the same? We're doing the same thing. Oh, like she has, you have more outreach and traction. I'm so sorry, but I'm
Doing
not
the
gonna
same thing, yeah.
I'm not gonna work if it's not like that. So like, it's just that.
Self-confidence as well.
Yeah.
You have to go and claim your life in a sense. You have to just
Yeah.
take control of your life, especially in situations where, there's an obstacle and all you really have to do is talk. It opens so many doors. Like if you don't take that leap of faith, you stay in the same place.
Yeah, if you can't do it, just take a leap. If you're like in safety to do so, like
I think we have to set in order for this to be accomplished, it's got to be somewhat done somewhere.
Prove it in a
to
concept.
prove the
Yeah,
concept,
prove the
did it?
concept,
And
yeah.
you have to be an example of that method, innit? So like for us, for example, for what Juan and myself are doing, we're just blown away by the support. But not only that, and I want to say like the quality of the support, in the sense it's not just I'm going to share you and that's it. It's like, no, people really like interact with us, and they really take in what we say. They watch the whole video and I'm like, raw, that's like 1 hour of your life that you can never get back.
That means a lot to us.
Yeah, you're like, raw, that's so super cool. When I see you, I'm gonna buy 2 drinks only because it's £20, isn't it?
Yeah.
I send you in DMs a screenshot of messages of people saying thank you. Messages like this. Thank you so much. I watch it, like, you know, everyone that you say and you do it. I'm in East London and this and that. Like it's, you know, people like the content. People
It's
like
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
And you know what? With success, you get hate, man. And unfortunately, we've got a lot of haters. A lot of haters.
Really?
We have people who concentrate on views, and for them, views is success.
You want to discuss it? I mean, I don't mind discussing.
No, but it's just like, for me, a view, those extra views, whatever you want to call it, those were views we never had. You know what I'm saying? Those were
organically.
Yeah,
as well.
and that extra person is an extra person that's joined the team. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I see it as a win. Yeah. We can't lose in this. The only way we can lose if we stoop down to that level.
Or we just stop.
Yeah, or we stop like idiots. We would never do that.
But this is another thing. Like, for how long you been doing this project?
Not too long.
Well, no, I mean, technically longer. It was weird. Like the project started when I went to go film in my house. And then I met Patrick in one of the episodes. Like we started hanging out more. Then we just started filming together, random stuff. And then
we became
friends. Kept wanting to film. And I'm just like, look, I'm busy as hell already doing a lot of multiple shoots every day. So I thought the best way was to start a podcast. And that's how it started. Because in my mind, it was like, I've got Misala, which is like a working class. At this point, it was just a library to document each artist with one song in my living room because, hey, man, I can't afford a studio. And it was the best way I could do it, you know, which was great. The only issue was because there was too much politics involved. Every time the project was ready to release, every now and then, because of the stuff that was said on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
There is a situation where it's like, look, if you're a part of Misala, you can't be a part of something else that's bigger than us. And that is the reason why I say gatekeeping, because it's like, it's the terminology is like, right, I'm doing something helpful. And just because I had an opinion or an experience that I'm expressing openly doesn't mean that the people who are in this other show should be affected. But that wasn't the case. That's what ended up happening. And there's been several other situations where other people have had the same experiences.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not, I don't even see it as a hate thing. I'm just seeing it as like these artists have been put in an awkward situation where it's like an ultimatum. And obviously they're going to look at the latter and just be like, well, I'd rather prefer to be on a festival.
They've been forced to pick a side.
Yeah.
There was no sides.
Yeah.
We're on your side. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is, man.
But it is what it is, man. That's what ended up the show actually being kind of ended, where it's like you said, you have to figure out who you have to help properly. And it wasn't until we started going out to Elephant and Castle, just randomly going into local places, where we realized, these are the people we should be filming. These are the people we should be looking at, because, you know, the artist is one thing. It's almost like handling 50 divas. You can't do that, you know? So I thought, screw it, Pat. After I've just given a whole free music video, and then once when the commentary which was said, it was like, what has Juan done for us for 100 views? I was like, dude, I literally just labored 2 days straight for one video each of you. So it's like, all right, cool, if that's how it's going to be, I'll just release it instead of scheduling it and then move on to the next part of the project. Because it's like, look, I'm just building music here, but I'm also going to build entertainment and just spotlight all these wonderful things, and hopefully so they can connect together.
What I can say for the views, I don't know, like the music or all that, but experience of like with numbers. I think so. My first post, it will have like 100 likes, like
Yeah,
20
But
likes.
that's real.
20 likes.
Organic.
20 likes. That's organic. But no, but it's just like, again, it takes time.
Yeah.
And work.
Exactly.
And constance.
No short-term
and
goals.
there is no shortcut for these things. It can happen that you will go viral. Yes, but it doesn't happen
But
to all of
it's
us.
even
tough.
harder once
It's
when
tough.
it's there. When you
Well,
get
yeah,
there, it
once
gets
you
even
get
harder.
Yes, I know.
To
I
get
know.
there, I had to grind to get viral, and then when I was viral,
to grind your heart
that's when the real work started.
Yes.
That's when I was like,
You
But
got
like-
because you set a level up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but then like because I keep doing it constantly for like 3-4 years, there is a history and an archive
And a narrative.
It's a narrative. People go and look and say, "Oh, she's been doing this for 4 years." Like they don't care about the likes. When you know, like you go for like I don't know, our institutions. When you go for like to teaching in schools or like nice gigs, they look the consistency. Yes, it's not like 1 week or 2 weeks or 5,000 likes. But it's the consistency. And then people looks into that. Okay, she's serious about her work. She really wants to do this. And then things happen.
Yeah.
Things
Doors
happen.
open.
Yes?
open.
Yeah.
Like you,
Yeah,
It's
things
happening
happen.
already. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
yeah.
like, cool, we're in the
Things
right.
happen.
It's happened.
But
It's
then,
happened with us.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but then, you know, especially young people, they believe about like, you know, likes and, you know, viral and things quick and fast. But like, if you want to be whatever you want to be, a musician, an artist, I don't know, a chef, it takes time and work. It's a
Yes.
skill and you need to put the effort and the time.
Consistent.
Yes. And another thing, like a video and video. Video yes, video no. But if you don't have the video, someone is Googling, which it happened with the Barbican, yes, they were Googling artists, musicians, and they were confused. Which one? This curator went to YouTube, went to Instagram, went to Facebook. I was looking and looking and looking. But what about if this Sophie Castillo didn't have a video? She will go like, she doesn't know how she sings,
There's no example.
how
Yeah,
she
yeah.
looks, the style or example. So if you don't, you need, even though that you use a video with like 2 views, it's there. If
As a
someone is
reference.
it's a reference. If someone is looking and researching, we'll look into that. Your vibe, how you look, the style, like, I don't know, the lyrics, or in my case, the image, the quality, the writing. They're not gonna look that much in the likes. Yes, if someone is serious, and the consistency as well.
Very much.
So yeah, there's a my friend's got a saying of direction over speed. So you being consistent. I know you may feel like you may have haters. I don't know what's going on, really, but I don't know. But you know what?
It happens.
Doors open, and you just follow whatever that inkling is.
Yeah.
Follow it through. Follow it through.
yeah, our content's brought all of us together.
Literally.
Somehow.
Yeah, man.
You know?
And do you know what also brought us together? Money.
That's true.
Money
I mean,
brought us, in
yeah.
order for this to be created, someone bought this. I bought these for you guys. You know, for this to
Yeah,
happen,
true,
for
yeah.
this, money brought us together.
Yeah.
So money, it's not the root of all evil.
It's just a tool.
It's a tool,
It's a tool.
that people
It needs to be used
properly.
properly
Properly.
and wisely, especially within this community.
Oh man.
You know, like right now, I'm currently on a journey to kind of helping document that one road, the Elephant Road,
Yeah.
that's there. Because right now, you know, we had the building next door that got torn down.
Yeah.
And now I'm just looking around. I'm like, right, there's a university, there's regentrification happening here.
Yeah.
We are very squeezed in right now. And God knows how long that place is going to last. But it's more like now we need to take care of it before it does get taken away
Yeah.
from us. Because,
We,
yeah.
we need to teach our community to
Or
invest in
learn
us.
together
Yeah, or to spend on like
on our own.
like to invest in ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, in the right things. Like go to this guy's event or go to this person's restaurant. The food is good.
barbershop.
Don't just go and like, oh, I don't want to spend it because it's £20 for a ticket. But then you go to the club and you spend like £200 on a freaking bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The values are, wow.
Or you buy a 3.5 of Cali for like £70 from a fancy schmancy plug in Birmingham. You know what I mean? Sorry.
You got
Sorry, I was passionate about that.
Say it, feel it.
Yeah.
people that one.
No, we can learn so much from other communities. Okay, if our community is in this, like, okay, where can we learn from? And you know what? You know, por ejemplo, La Comunidad Judía, like the Jewish community, like we can learn so much from them.
Oh, yeah.
And why they always together and why they're so wealthy, but their morals and values, why they're together, because they invest in their own businesses. They stick to each other. If they need a plumber, they're not going to get another plumber from outside another country. They're going to get a plumber inside the community. They're going to get the video editor inside the community, and they're not going to por ejemplo, rob each other. No, rob is like a crime for money and stuff. If you're robbing each other, what's happening, guys?
Yeah.
What's going on? Do you get what I mean? So we can learn from other communities, Asian communities. They stick together. So what is going on with us?
I don't know. Robbing for us is like, not all of us, but for a lot of people, is like a common practice. Lastimosamente.
Well, like, exploiting.
Exploiting
your own
That's
people.
right.
Like,
Even
trying to get people to work for free. And it's just like, don't, you know?
Juan, how many hours did you put? Like, wow.
Well, in the Misala stuff?
Yeah, like...
I filmed in total maybe 45 episodes, like 45 artists. So that's like, I spent almost 2 months in total. Yeah, I would say 2 months in total filming that. And obviously, it broke my heart when artists started backing out.
It's
and
a
just like nothing. I was like, Jesus, you have no idea. Like, I've been sent to the hospital 3 weeks ago, not 2 weeks ago, for overworking, for not sleeping. And, you know, to receive those news, that's when I was like, you know what?
Y encima
I had to let it go. And that's the thing, is like, they were my friends and they came into my living room space. So it was like, this meant a lot to me at the time period, but I learned to let it go.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, this is the best way to move forward. It's like, all right, cool. You learn.
Yeah.
But now it's
a learning
process. Yeah.
Like,
I have to let go a lot of people in my life.
Yeah.
But imagínate, hasta amenazas, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you're upset because I'm upset because you made me upset.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. My friend's done the most. Like, I've seen it. He don't sleep. He didn't sleep. So when they want to back out, it's like, bro, you just hurt me as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all in this together. Everyone's quick to get something for free. And then when it doesn't, cuando no les conviene, or cuando es políticas o lo que sea, ahí rapidito, you can see who really supports you and who doesn't. And it happens everywhere. I got your back,
To
bro.
be fair, man, I did the funniest thing where it's like, look, the people who dropped out at this point, it was like,
You're on a playlist.
I'm not going to leave with nothing. So I was like, I'll take off the music and I'll put something funny just to be like, all right, this may be a bit petty, but it's exactly how I feel like comedic way to make fun of the situation is the only thing I can do now, because it's like, I'm going to laugh over it. Just take the hit.
Yeah.
Because I took a way bigger hit than you guys did, but at least I can laugh about it.
Exactly. You took him for a joke, and now he's laughing at. Now every time I look at that playlist, I'm creasing.
It's the funniest playlist, but the funny thing was, everyone got over it after a day. So it's like, let's not get too emotional.
And more people
over
watch
it.
those videos than the other videos.
That's what made me laugh. That's what actually made me laugh. I was like, look, I make these free music videos. I upload them. I even do 2 reels to help promote you. You can't even be asked to even like promote your own video properly. You promote it for 1 week and then you're done with it. And I'm just like, geez, you don't care about your own music, maybe. I don't know. You don't feel your own music. You ain't as confident as you seem, you know? And I'm like, cool. Ain't my problem. You guys are complaining this ain't getting enough views. You ain't even pushing it. I'm pushing it as much as I can, but you're supposed to collaborate with me in this.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
That's another thing that people ask me, like, how you like, because big platforms share like my work. I go, how do I talk to them? I ask them kindly, can you share it? Like big platforms in Latin America.
Yeah.
I just knock doors. I go, hey, I'm doing this, can you share it? I used to have a Google document with messages. So I copy and paste. And then that's why I start having like more fun. I stopped doing it. Like, I think I started working in my IG maybe for like a year and a half, 2 years now. But it's just that, like, you need to keep pushing it. You need to keep pushing your content. You need to keep pushing your stuff.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up, man. Never, ever give. Tunnel vision.
Just go.
Tunnel
Just
vision,
keep
bro.
going.
The whole brand. That's the whole point of the brand. La vida. People are gonna try and take you away from your course, but you have to grow strong like a tree. And within that journey, or that journey determines how you grow in it. This is what this represents, my people. This is why I wear it. Shout out to my mum.
There you go.
Because she's the one who inspired me.
Right.
Oh, this is so cool.
That was so pretty, man. That was so cool. Hey,
Thank
Pat,
you for sharing.
we just got like 10 minutes left.
We got 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro. We managed to get through.
We did good. We did good.
Yeah, we did good.
Yeah, man, we covered a lot of bases.
Should we do a high five?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Count.
I
Free hat. No one actually counted the
No, they
last
didn't because some of them didn't
Well
even
They can't be on.
care. But for those of you who did care,
Subscribe.
we really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know what? I'm feeling generous. For those of you who actually take in this content, make it a part of your daily watch. You know what I'm saying? You embrace everything that Juan and I do. I will give you a hat. How do we do this? You know what? A comment. The first.
I'll tell you
I
what.
don't know.
Can they say something that is actually going to make it sound like they actually do watch your show? Like, what
Okay.
is the first topic we discussed on the first podcast or something like that? I don't even know. I have to check back.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't know. Don't question that.
I'm down.
The first person to answer what the first topic was that we did on the first podcast show gets the cap.
Yeah, you get a free hat.
There you go.
And the second person for the next episode.
You get to join us in our next vlog.
Whoa, that would be cool.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'll buy you a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy you a
We
haircut.
need to do that. We need to go to a local barber.
So if you're a lady, make the most of it because your lot's haircuts are expensive. Man. They're pricey.
Yeah.
They're pricey.
They're
Have long
like
hair.
50
What have you got
standard.
yourself into, bro?
I mean, no, but at the end of the day, like I want to give back to people who invest time in us in it. And
is
at the end of the day, like we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. But even then, we're still gonna be here anyway. Doing what we gotta do because we're doing this because we love it. I'm doing it because I love it. And it's nice to be able to finally connect with people who are like-minded, who are outside of this mentality of I need to keep everything for myself.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Competitiveness.
Yeah, man, it's dead. That's dead, bro.
We grow in unison. That's
Exactly.
what we need to understand.
We need each other to grow. And for those of you who don't want to grow, you're not going to grow. And everyone's going to grow around you. But then the opportunity for you to grow will always be there. You just have to change the way you think and move.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's say.
Look at you.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Yeah, man, I'm getting political now.
I want to throw flowers in this
Throw my
guy's
flowers.
direction.
Oh, we got flowers around us.
So wise.
So wise. What do you-
wise.
Also,
All
let-
this knowledge.
Also, let us know in the comment section below what you guys think of this lovely new aesthetic.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Very natural.
You're getting Jungle Book vibes. You get me?
Amazon.
Yeah, Temple Run vibes. Amazonas vibes.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? Because like I'm from
Ah,
Ecuador, Colombia,
see,
Bolivia,
that-
Argentina as well, Colombia.
that-
So like,
Representing.
you know what I mean? We're representing.
Representing.
Yeah,
Jumping.
yeah.
I feel like I'm back in nature.
We are. We are
We
back
need
in it.
nature, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, so let's see.
We should make a video of us touching the floor without our socks on
Oh yeah.
in a nice park.
In a
Yeah.
nice park, yeah.
I want to hug a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do.
I've never done it.
You never done it?
Never hugged a
It's
tree.
okay. We can hug a tree.
I just want to hug a tree. But if I see loads of ants, you know, sometimes los árboles have that little. It's like
cracky thing.
it's like
skin crack.
It's like tree shit. You know what I'm talking about?
The tree shit.
Yeah, it's like tree shit. It's like brown.
Not sap.
You touch it and it looks like you got turmeric in your hand.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. That's not. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put una toalla there and make face contact.
I know, Bob. Yeah, I know.
Okay, fine, fuck it. I'll just take off my top and do it.
Yeah, no,
and then
full contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You need to breathe that air. Breathe.
long. I'll do it though. I'll do it. All right,
Bueno,
cool.
pues concluimos.
Well, is that it? Okay, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've just wrapped up episode number 9. Feel free to let us know what you think in the comment section below. Remember, these competitions are actually still there, so please do engage with us. Feel free to follow the lovely ladies. Oh, sorry. Feel free to follow the lovely ladies that have participated today. Their ats and social media will all be in the description below. And thank you. We hope to see you soon.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes.
No one subscribes.
Subscribe.
They watch, but they don't subscribe.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
It's
I
free.
Like this. It's free.
It's free.
Takes 1 second.
Literally, boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, cool.
Thank you
I
very
think
much.
that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And we gonna wait back.
Fuma no más. Chinga no más. Toma no más.